Hi guys, welcome back to my Exvius guide. Now I'm gonna talk about Kelsus. Let's take a look on his stats. Because he is a free attacker unit, then I will compare him to other free units too. As a free unit, his stats is quite nice. Like you can see, his stats is much better than Ida, but he suffers same problem like Maxwell. He only get attack plus 30%. Which is low for a 5-star base hero. For survivability, he is quite good with health and defense plus 20%. He get an innate dual wield for glove type weapon, which is nice, especially for a newbie player. He also get LB regen. It is important because his LB will unlock his most powerful skill. Let's take a look at his skills. First, let's talk about his plasma skills. He has thunder, fire, ice, and dark plasma. All of them are AoE attack and only has 1.8 damage multiplier, which is average. Like you know that the damage is on par with elemental gas spell. They have 3 hits which make you able to chain them a little. Especially if you have mage on your party who use gas spell, because you have innate dual wield. Yeah, basically it is same as dual elemental gas spell with less MP cost. The next skill is missile shoulder. Okay, so it is basically a poor man's jump attack. The damage is delayed by 1 turn, but you get reduced damage buff instead of evading all the attack. The bright side is you able to act immediately on the next turn. And because it consists multiple hits, you may be able to chain it with another jumper, especially Roberta Crimson Death. Because yeah, Roberta upgraded Crimson Death has multiple hits and Olive's Mortar Beacon. So unless you want to do those chain mentioned before with Roberta and Olive, I think there is no reason to use this. The damage mitigation is useful if you don't have Riku on your party. But yeah, I don't find the damage is good because yeah, it only deal to multiplier, okay? So it is better to use that plasma attack. Metal Territory. This skill will make him really tanky with high spirit and defense. Yeah, he will only take a little damage if you use this skill. But the main point of this skill is to boost his LB fill rate. It increases your LB fill rate by 200%, which is nice because his strongest skill is unlocked from his LB. His LB is Overload. This will unlock his strongest skill. But another important thing is this LB will increase his stats greatly. This will make his stats really high in the battle. However, the biggest downside is this LB requires 30 LB crystal to be full. For your info, most LB require 16 LB crystal. So that's almost twice. I know that he has LB regen passive and Metal Territory. Those 2 abilities are amazing. But with higher LB crystal requirement, it seems Gummy really not willing to make his LB charge too fast. Are they afraid making him too powerful? But yeah, it's okay because the skill lasts for 3 turns. This means you will get 18 LB crystals from your limiter cut passive. I believe you can gather 12 more from attacking the enemies. It does feel weird, okay? I'm not sure what Gummy trying to achieve here. Yeah, the unlock skill Crushing Fist has 5 damage multiplier and single hit, which make this skill really strong finisher. Right now, 5 multiplier is the highest on the game. So we can say that this free unit has strongest finisher skill right now. Of course, after Fargas Supreme Blaze, because yeah, Fargas is AoE. However, I think we really need chainer more than a finisher. With his innate dual wield, this means you will able to do 10 times damage multiplier per turn, which is not bad for a free unit. Let's talk about his equipment. He needs to equip glove to be able to use dual wield, so those other weapons he able to equip are basically useless. The problem with glove users is the glove which available right now are mediocre. You will get Aigayon glove later, but the trial is so hard. So equip it on Kelsus kinda make it silly, okay? You can give him override, but you can only get one override, and I think Riku need it more than him. You can try to build him into tanker with provoke and able to attack with missile shelter, but seriously, do you really want to do that? Now let's compare him to other two free units. The first is Ida, one of the best bug hero. But now Gami have fixed her bug, so she is simply mediocre hero right now. However, she has an access to powerful glove weapon, which make her has better attack stats compared to newbie Kelsus. Still, I think Kelsus win because Kelsus has innate dual wield, which literally double his damage. Ida's perfect balance is good, but you can only use it once every 4 turns. As for Kelsus, you can use Crushing Fist every turn after you use his LB for 3 turns. You also get insane buff on his attack, defense, and spirit. So in my opinion, Kelsus win against Ida. The second free unit is Maxwell. She is kinda like Kelsus, where you need to cast a buff at the battle to get decent stats. But she is definitely not a newbie friendly character because no dual wield or similar skills like that. Kelsus also win in terms of damage because Maxwell's Destiny deal lower damage than Kelsus' Crushing Fist. My conclusion for Kelsus is he is definitely one of the best free attacker which Gami ever give to us. He is not a best free character because I think Istola is the best free unit. Kelsus is good. I can say that he is on par with 4 stars based attacker. But don't compare him to real 5 stars heroes such as Orlando. It is really hard to obtain decent fist weapon. The greatest thing about him is his Trustmaster reward, Prodigy, Google. It is kinda same like Jack's Ignorance, but it is an accessory. So it is a good accessory for Riku because it boosts her survivability and regen the LB gauge. I give him 9 out of 10. I think he looks like Fifi on steroid. Also, that finger. I know that is an index finger, but also it looks like a middle finger said F you Gami. Just kidding guys. I'm really grateful that he is a free unit. I hope that Gami will give us Baltier Shard after Kelsus has gone. I can dream, right? So yep, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.